Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, Kenya. In the last episode, we continued working on our intelligence agency, trying to get that 5th upgrade that we need for the 2nd agent, so that we don't run into the problem we ran into last time. And continuing to work on building out the equipment that our army currently needs with the new templates that I have in place. And to that end, we were able to license some new designs, well, some old designs, but new to us anyway, from the US, because we've switched our government over to the Democratic Party, ProWestern, or Western Outlook. So we are strategically now in their sphere a little bit. So we can build some equipment there. Not the latest and greatest, but better than what we've got. So, that's what we're currently working on. We've got, what, MBT 70s? And, you know, these are our own small arms, but we'll be working through there. And so, you know, we're kind of working through it. We're waiting for some world tension, because we need 15% world tension to begin justifying a war. And what I'm thinking our initial expansion goals are going to be probably Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, and Tanzania. This kind of area here. Primarily because it gets us some resources, right? It'll get us some light metals, some tech metals, a little bit more oil, something we can work with. Not to mention, you know, more factories and population and everything that we can use to begin expanding the military. And going after the Democratic Republic of Congo is something we eventually want to do, because they have a lot of resources. But I think south is probably where we're going to want to head, because we want some steel. And the only steel that's in the neighborhood is in the south. So, that's, I think, where we're going to need to go. Over the medium-term expansion goals. Assuming that we can get the world tension we need to actually expand in the first place. Which we're going to need something to happen in the world for that to work. Why are we not getting light metals? Qatari diplomatic crisis. Several Arab countries have cut off diplomatic ties with Qatar and imposed a trade embargo, escalating the long-simmering dispute between Qatar and Saudi Arabia. The Saudi-led coalition's demands include the closure of, yeah, the same thing again. I thought I was trading for that. Okay. The Chinese-North Korean split. What's this? Criticisms of Kim Jong-un's regime in the Chinese government-linked media have increased dramatically in recent weeks. These criticisms have attacked North Korea's continued nuclear problem and the North Korean state's failure to improve the livelihood of its citizens through economic liberalization, as China has done in recent decades. While Xi Jinping has remained silent on the issue, it's widely believed that these media organizations would not have launched such a scathing critique of a once close ally without their tacit approval. Many observers see this as a culmination of Chinese frustration with the Kim dynasty and possibly a desire for the establishment of an alternative government that is more stable and compliant with China's wishes. Interesting. right. Let's see what we've got. Trade with the neighbors. Ethiopia, Somalia, Tanzania, and 2 others. Trade relations with Kenya increased. That could be useful. Though I don't know if we really have much more oil to actually trade. Build railways. Building slots. Resource gain efficiency, production efficiency cap. Just trying to figure out which route I want to go here. Oh, assure intellectual freedoms. National Spirit Scientific Advances, which grants research speed plus 5%. Production efficiency retention, construction speed. Adds 2 oil production on the Kenyan coast. That's all good stuff. But I'm going to take the Assure Intellectual Freedoms to get that extra research speed. So I've been prioritizing research speed for a while now. Well, since I started. Yeah, Qatar rejected the demands. I'm going to spend a little bit of money on the pro-Western propaganda campaign. Foreigners killed by jihadists in Pakistan. So we can crank that popularity up a little bit higher. Alright, counterinsurgency is done. So we should be recruiting a new agent. Alright, now I'm going to hold off on, well, actually, I'm going to go for... Oh yeah, we need to create the cybersecurity division, which I need more factories for that, so... Gonna try and get some more stuff built here. I'm trying to kind of alternate between military factories and civilian factories. Kyrgyzstan was annexed. What's this? Michael Temer of the Workers' Party handily defeated the challengers in Brazil. Okay. Russian pressure to recognize aspiring state. Nope. We are not going to do that. Yeah, we lost a ton of political power because of the changing government. We got a new operative we can recruit. We'll recruit you. So we now have 2 agents. Now what I want you to do is start building an intel network in Uganda, please. So I want to get a little bit more information about what's going on there. In fact, let's start moving the army to that border. Mongolia gains SCO membership. Now our airborne units. Lower demand for Canadian goods abroad. That's not so great. Yeah, we dropped on the fast growth. That's okay. Alright. I'm trying to say you guys should probably train a little bit because they're green. Alright, so there we got that. Trade. The 2 building slots. I'm going to build highways. Alright, 5G. That's done. And we have Li-Fi. Military industry output up and research speed output up. I will take it. Islamic State was just annexed. We're up to 14% world tension. And we need tons more political power. We're another year out from being positive. Political power. What does that USA do for us? Dramatic scenes as regime change sweeps Iran. After a period with uptick in foreign intelligence activity, especially from the United States, the previous government of Iran has been toppled, with many top officials of the former regime detained. This guy of that thing, Maryam Rajavi of the Mujahideen, has emerged as the new leader amid the turmoil. Early indications are that the new regime of Iran will identify with the Western outlook, uprooting the balance of power. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Excuse me. Alright. Well, that gets us to 15% world tension I need, but I don't have any political power. I need 270 more political power. And we're making it a 0.9 per day. Is there any way I can get that? Oh yeah, I was looking at the USA. Military industry output plus 10% and pro-Western support. I need that pro-Western support. Pro-Western Propaganda campaign is reducing it. That's going to be over in, like, a minute. There we go. Back to 1.48 per day. Alright, good, good, good. I could also stop working on focuses for the time being, and that'll get me an extra 1 per day. Foreigners killed by jihadists in Lebanon. You have 4 to 10 divisions. Oh, what about our equipment? We're still short 11 tanks. We have a stockpile of over 2,400 small arms. Okay, so I need some transport helicopters. So let's go ahead and start building some Bell UH-1 Iroquois transport helicopters. Oh yeah, these are the same, so that doesn't really help. But, you know what? We'll grab them anyway. We'll build them anyway. We need 73 of them. Alright, how are you guys doing? You're trained. And that might be where I just leave you because I can't really afford the cost, the material cost to keep training those troops. Building some planes would also be good. Some multi-role fighters. What kind of planes can I actually build, by the way? I can build some F-22 Raptors. I can build some A-10s and some Apaches and some Strike Eagles. What can the Strike Eagles do? Strike Eagle fighter is a combat aircraft designed to operate primarily as an attack aircraft while also incorporating certain performance characteristics of a fighter for air-to-air combat. Okay, so we actually might want to make some of these to augment our Phantoms. So I think right now we just have Phantoms. Yep, multi-role Phantoms and some attack helicopters. And see, they can do both air superiority and close air support. And I think in theory, the strike fighters can as well, though they're more heavily towards close air support. It would seem. Alright, I'm actually going to hold off on the focus. Well, for a few reasons. Air experience, command power. I do need to run through some of this stuff. Army experience, research for towed artillery. But right now I need to get out of this political power hole. We've already burned off a bunch of world tension. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's get back to it then. Build some railways. Infiltrate civilian administration. Alright, what do we got? I can assign both my agents there. Take 65 days. Agents will use diplomatic passports to enter the country and move around. We expect enemy counterintelligence to try and tail them, but this can be overcome with sufficient training. Our agent will identify a person in financial difficulties and offer a substantial sum to provide us with support. Funds will be made available from the Treasury. Our agents will lay low and blend into the population until they are ready for the next mission. Should an opportunity arise to exfiltrate by other means, they will take it. Receive civilian infiltration in Uganda. Go ahead and do it. Alright, I'm getting a better idea of how many divisions they have. Alright, there's our night vision. Start working on our own equipment here. Let's begin the plan. We need another crazy event to occur in the next year that might push that back up. Alright, what do we got? Modern, deep learning, production efficiency cap, and research speed. Yeah, I'm going to try and push this all the way up to the current time frame. The operation is ready to be launched. Commence. How are we doing as far as construction? We've almost got another military factory built. Alright, we are trying to upgrade our existing tanks, and we're still reinforcing with our transport helicopters, because our air cavalry aren't air cavalry until they have their helicopters. Foreigners killed by jihadists in Burkina Faso. Right now we've got some Mi-8s, SA-330 Pumas, and our Iroquois that we're building. Alright, railways. Nope, we're going to refuse that. Assure national fuel reserves. We're probably going to want to do that. Now, what do I need to get my third agent? More agents. Okay, I think we just need to continue to build more or get more improvements to the agency. Alright, completed. The team had no trouble getting into the country and definitely avoided the tail enemy counterintelligence put on them. Our agent successfully convinced a soldier on active duty to work for us in return for a significant sum of money. Our team has blended in with local civilians and is currently making plans to either make their way back to our lines or stay in the area for further assignments. Good. When is this going to be done? 24th of August? Okay. We're looking good. Primarily just our air cavalry. Need some equipment. I might actually want to start training another division. Let's see. If we were to train another infantry brigade. A recent report highlighted that the hardworking Kenyan people are increasingly worried about their future. This pessimism is causing people to save more and overall consumption is down. If this continues, a lot of businesses in Kenya will have to downsize or close down. Businesses that mainly exports Kenyan goods, however, are not affected by this. This will lower our economic growth from fast growth, no change, or stable growth. We'll transfer some money. And no change. Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to need some CNC equipment, some armored personnel carriers, and some self-propelled artillery. Maybe we could buy some? Let's see what we can get. CNC equipment. I'll grab the cheaper stuff. What else do I need? APCs and self-propelled artillery. I'm not sure I can actually buy that. ATGMs. I think it's just regular artillery. Ooh. China seizes the reins of power over the SCO from Russia. The Shanghai Cooperation Organization was historically run as a joint Sino-Russian effort. However, Chinese dissatisfaction with this arrangement has reportedly led to Russia being forced into a more junior position within the organization. While both Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin have remained silent on this power struggle, Russian officials are reportedly furious with the Chinese and bitter about the humiliation of the Slavic giant that has taken place in full view of fellow SCO member states. The geopolitical ramifications of this move in terms of hegemony over Central Asia are likely to be substantial. That did not give me any world tension, though. Foreigners killed by jihadists in Pakistan. National fuel reserves improved. Building slots. Yeah, we'll continue to work on that. Foreigners killed by jihadists in Somalia. Alright, is there anything else that we can do right now? No. Oh, because we're back home. I need to get you back in there. Building our network. I need you both there, building network. What can I actually build here? Alright, there are our military factories. Let's go ahead and get an upgrade going here. Now, let's see, what do I need? That purchase is still going through, so I don't need CNC equipment. What I would need are going to be APCs, probably. Yep, we need a whole bunch of those. So let's get those going. Oh, what are we trading here for? Steel? Light metals. Do I actually need those light metals? I don't think I do. I think we'll probably do is end the episode here. It's kind of disappointing that I didn't have the political power to begin justification when I had the world tension, but hopefully we'll get back up there at some point. We'll see how things continue to go. And we'll see if maybe something happens in the Korean Peninsula or something happens in the Middle East. There's still this war going on between Syria and Hezbollah. We'll see what happens there. So, yeah. We'll continue to work on our improvements. See if we can actually get our first new division trained. And, yeah. Hopefully our opportunity will come to get our first expansion going here. Alright, but for now, we'll go ahead and stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.